What the? Amir. Dude, that's for painting. You ready to paint?
Yeah!
Alright.
Ready to paint!
Ready to paint.
Welcome back to our channel!
Zen, are you going to say welcome? Typical Zenna. Alright y'all, so we are back with another video and we are going to be doing some DIY canvas photos. So I'm kind of nervous because we're talking about kids with paint. Did you hear me? So I had that little piece of plastic thing on the floor. I don't even know how much it's going to help, but at least it's better than having nothing on the floor. And if anything, I hope these ponchos that I got help out a little bit, so they're not all messed up. We'll see what happens, y'all. But yep, DIY on those photos. Pray for us. Me, really. Oh yeah. So what all do you have? Oh, so you got some paintbrush, your foam brush, your canvas, and some acrylic paint. Okay. How do you like your poncho?
Good.
All right.
We are using black acrylic paint. You can use any other color that you want to, depending on the type of photo that you decide to use. Just make sure you go around the borders of each side, and then towards the end, just come in a little bit off the border into the inside of the canvas.
What do mommy want for Christmas? What do I want for Christmas? That's a good question. I want mommy me time.
Okay, mommy me.
Do you know what mommy me time is?
I know.
You don't know? Mommy me time is when mommy get to you know, kind of be by herself and enjoy a little bit of you know, alone time. And then mommy goes to the spa, and then mommy goes to get her nails done and her toes done. You know, just a little quality time. That's what mommy wants.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's bringing your presents to you?
Mommy, Daddy.
Mommy and daddy. So what about Santa? Where's Santa? In his workshop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is he bringing the toys to you, or mommy and daddy?
Mommy.
All right, there you go. Santa is just, you know, somebody that they made up for Christmas, right?
Yeah, he does.
He at his house?
No, he does.
He's what?
He does.
He eat elves?
No, yeah.
He eat the elves?
Yeah.
I thought the elves help him.
Oh, yeah, helping.
What do they help him do?
Make presents.
Oh, okay.
And then bring them to boy and girl.
Okay.
And then make us go.
Oh, make the reindeers go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly.
Uh-huh.
The things that kids say. Anywho, let's move on. So here we are finishing up the borders here. Just come in a little bit off the edges. You do not have to complete the inside, and just let it sit to dry for a few minutes. Now for the next step, here are the photos that I had developed at CVS. These were photos that were taken last year on our DIY photo shoot. It doesn't matter what size brush that you decide to use, just use whichever size and be consistent with how you are using your strokes along the canvas. We are using the matte finish of the Mod Podge. There are different types of finish. I believe there is also a shine finish, but I find out that the matte gives a better appearance with the canvas and photos. Applying the Mod Podge initially, it doesn't matter if you decide to go in circles, up and down, left and right. It's just to give a sticky base for the photo to stick onto, but just give enough coating so that the photo can adhere to the canvas. A quick tip when applying the Mod Podge: initially just skip the borders for now. What you would do is just complete just the top portion of it, and then you will add your photo on top of the canvas. From there, give it a good press along every corner and border and on the top as well to make sure it adheres very well to the canvas. For the final layer of Mod Podge, this is where you want to make sure you have the correct direction of how you are going to apply it. If your picture is in landscape mode as it is now, meaning going left to right, make sure you apply the Mod Podge in that direction. And if it is in portrait mode, meaning going up and down, apply it that way as well too. The reason being is that towards the end, you may see like a faint line of how your Mod Podge was applied. So going against the grains of how the picture is photographed will make the finish look so much better. All right, now that the Mod Podge has been adhered to the top portion of the photo, you can now continue towards the border, and this will help the entire photo to stick along the borders as well too. So here they are outside right now. The first one was outside for like 10 minutes and it is already completely dry. The only thing I would say is make sure you're not bringing them outside when it's a lot of wind or dust that's going on, because whatever gets onto it will stick onto it. So just keep that in mind. All the photos are now outside for their final drying phase. Alright guys, here is the final product of everything. This was actually the next day. It was dry before even putting them up, but I got tired, so I just waited for the next day to put them up. But here it is. This is everything. That family portrait in the middle is just a portrait that we took while we were on a cruise over the summer, and it just blended in just fine with our Christmas colors.
So Amir, you want to tell them what's the next step that we're going to do with these? What's the next step? We're going to what? Warm them up?
Yeah. Cause I don't want this one though.
Okay.
The one.
No, we are not putting that in no oven. You are silly, Mare. Silly Mare. But are those things that you're supposed to bake? That's not what you're supposed to bake.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Mare, I don't think that is something you want to bake. Oh Lord. Did you enjoy painting? I'm glad that you contained all the mess mainly right here, but man, look at these funky feet. Funky. Thanks for watching.